Well, Anna, congratulations. I guess the roar from the crowd at the end said a lot, but for you personally, how big are those 3 points?
Just as big as all the other ones, but this one is big as well. I said in the dressing room, maybe you could come in a bit disappointed because it wasn't our best second half. We had to fight till the end. We needed Ali in an important moment, block a free kick from a promising position. But in a season where you want to achieve something, no matter what you want to achieve, but if you want to achieve something at all, you need to have wins like this as well. So it was 2 weeks ago where we played fantastic football, beat Spurs with 4-0. That's in a season, but wins like this should also be included in a season where you want to achieve something.
As you analyse that second half, I think it was 2017, the last time that Liverpool played a second half of football without registering a shot. Was that a sign of just how good Wolves were, or was that part of the game plan to just see it out at 2-0?
That was never the game plan, not to create anything at all. We did have a few promising or good situations, but one of them was disallowed for offside. One of them was a penalty that got turned over by the VAR. So yeah, we were by far not enough a goal threat, but in the second half. But that was also due to the fact that that Wolves took a lot of risks, brought us many times in 1v1 situations, and I think the team felt that today, to bring this win over the line, defending was a bit more important than attacking a lot, and that was then the end result. But ideally, you play a different second half than this one. But if this is what it needs to win a game, then I'm happy to see that these players can do this as well.
Yeah, I mean, you must be so pleased with the effort levels. They did have to work hard in that second half. Andy Robertson did come in here and he said fatigue was probably a factor. Would you agree, watching on?
Yeah, you always wonder if that is only physique, that it comes from running a lot, or it's a bit of mental physique as well after all the events that happened in last game, and especially in the last 8 minutes. And then again today we were mentally tested because we thought we scored the third, we thought we got a penalty for the first, both situations correctly handled by the referee, but then conceding the 2-1 straight afterwards, that is a mental test, and that's what we did very good. But if you feel the stress of, maybe that leads to us being a bit tired, because I did see for the first time maybe this season that in the end of the game players were more tired than they were in other games. Yeah.
Speaking of mentality, what about Luis Diaz today? A goal and an assist, chipping in at a really important time when you've got some massive games coming up back to back.
Yeah, it wasn't the plan that Cody got injured because Lucio was playing against Plymouth, and we knew that we always had Cody, so in retrospect it wasn't ideal that Lucio played 90 minutes over there, but so now with Cody being injured he has to play even more than maybe the idea was when he went into the Plymouth game. But he showed a great character and personality today by being really important in 2 goals, but also his work rate, like all the others, was outstanding.
And for added context to just how big these 3 points are, with Arsenal catching up a little bit overnight, just that breathing space a little bit at the top of the table, were you able to lean into that a little bit?
No, you can never breathe, I would say, in this competition. I think I saw before the game that Arsenal is a 15 games unbeaten run, 10 wins, 5 draws. And I think during these 15 games, the gap has always been 7 points. So that tells you what we do and what they do, and that's, I think, what makes the Premier League such a great league. Last 2 seasons it was mainly between Arsenal and City, that both of them had to keep on winning. Now we are involved at the moment as well, and if you wanna compete for something special, that you have to win a lot of games in this league. And now it's Arsenal. Next season or the season before it was City and Arsenal. So we know we have to win a lot of games, and that's where we are focusing on.
Finally, just to throw ahead now, obviously you have the charge on Friday. Tell us a bit about the next few days, how you hope that's going to pan out.
I've said before the game that as it is an ongoing process, it's not smart to say anything about it. We've heard what the comments of the referee was. We can now bring our things into that as well, and then a panel, I think, if I'm correct, have to decide how if I get a ban, and if so, how many games I get.